Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's news bulletin. Here are the headlines of the day. Indian universities are gaining global recognition today due to futuristic policies and decisions in the education sector, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In a bid to promote tourism, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma rolls out the tourism vehicle for tour operators and individuals. NPP President and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma hints at opposing implementation of Uniform Civil Code. And VPP MLA Adalbert Nongrum demands uniformity in medical reimbursement for all government employees and pensioners. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said Indian universities are gaining global recognition today due to futuristic policies and decisions in the education sector. Speaking at the valedictory ceremony of the centenary celebrations of Delhi University yesterday, Mr. Modi said there was a time when India used to come under the list of fragile economies, and today it is among the top 5 economies in the world. Mr. Modi said in 2014, only 12 Indian universities were there in QS World University Rankings. Now it has risen to 45. He also said Delhi University has completed 100 years at a time when the nation is celebrating Amrit Mahotsav for completing 75 years of independence. He said Delhi University is not just a university but a movement.
डीयू ने 100 सालों में अगर अपने एहसासों को जिंदा रखा है तो अपने मूल्यों को भी जीवंत रखा है। निष्ठा धृति सत्यम यूनिवर्सिटी का ये ध्येय वाक्य अपने हर एक स्टूडेंट के जीवन में गाइडिंग लैंप की तरह है।
In a bid to promote tourism, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today launched the tourism vehicle for tour operators and individuals. As part of the scheme, the government rolled out 16 Innova Crista today. The luxury vehicles will provide high-quality mobility and will enhance the overall experience of the tourists. The Tourism Department shortlisted 50 individuals and groups from over 600 applicants who had applied for the scheme. The government is providing a 50% subsidy under the scheme, which includes repayment of loan for the next 2 years.
On an annual basis, we have, as of now, we have roughly about 60,000 youths who join the workforce every year. And this is based on the data of 18 years back, the birth rate, and based on that, on the 18 years, we presume that a person is ready to work and joining the workforce. So if you were to go with that explanation and that kind of justification, then roughly about 60,000 youths are joining the workforce every year. And 18 years from now, we will have 80,000 youths joining the workforce every year.
NPP Chief Conrad Sangma today hinted that the party is against the proposed implementation of the Uniform Civil Code. He said that the party has not seen the draft of the bill, but added that the great diversity of the state, region and the country makes India a diverse nation. It may be mentioned that the central government is pitching for the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code, which is meant to be a single set of personal laws, which would apply to all citizens equally and govern personal matters such as marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance and succession.
Party, we realize that the entire Northeast, for the matter of fact, has got a unique culture and unique ways of our society, and hence we would want that to remain, and we would not want that to be touched. So therefore, we'll have to see how the bill, if it comes out, will be, and the actual language in the bill. But as a concept in its own, as I said, it's something that does not go with the entire idea of India being as a diverse nation and diversity being our strength and our identity, and hence a uniform civil code will go against that idea, is what the National People's Party.
Voice of the People Party MLA Adalbert Nongrum has written to the Health and Family Welfare Minister Amprin Lingdor demanding uniformity in medical reimbursement for all government employees and pensioners regardless of their position. Nongrum said that many government employees and pensioners are aggrieved with the CGHS rate on medical bills, which they believe is too low. He also said that the current system, which allows for reimbursement at different rates for different categories of employees, is unfair and creates a disparity.
Medical reimbursement kaba lasiam balamat lemba kini ki employee government employee but iki pensioner ki bala songthai habri medical reimbursement halor kani ki issue ngada banra poka house join the last budget session bangla pun small but ngala keling apan jing shai ni minister beton borong joka help but yong ru bakadon kata ka disparity kata jeno unfair.
Beef sellers of the state under the banner of Butchers Association of Meghalaya have decided to resume the sale of the meat from July 3rd. BAM President Ezron Marwan informed that the decision was arrived at after a meeting of beef sellers from Yodo, Meghalaya and other parts of Shillong and its outskirts. Marwan said that beef sellers decided to reopen their shops after the state government recently stated that the lumpy skin disease has been contained in the state. He also urged the public to start buying beef so that they do not run into losses.
Jingple jungi nadu lasin kong kalai tarik Julai ikwa ban kepat rin majumpi bab yen yasnok tilang ya kani jingple jungi dan ba kia thiet ya pet ya kani kedo keba mentah kedo masih kebangin sedang nadu lasin kong bab ini ai dan ketika dia nang bagadi kam jungi kan nom tak lani kan nom pedunong biar sin pat tengi kepas murid maju tim tentang babin ai le mata kajing terailang.
A ceremonial sacrifice known as Kenya Pirthad was performed as part of the Be Dengklam festival, also known as Ski Ski Le Yao, by the believers of Nyamtre under the Raj Joai. The ritual held on Friday began at Lum Kendong. This is where the So Langdo or religious elders from 4 Rad, Langdo Joai Kongwasan Charmang, Langdo Yalong and Langdo Tuber gather annually to perform the Kenya Pirthad rituals. In the afternoon, a festive gathering was held, attended by believers from the Nyamtre community. This ritual, which takes place a week before the Shad Be Dengklam of the Raj Joai, serves as a way to express gratitude to God for the year-long blessings of good health, prosperity and other blessings bestowed upon the So Langdo So Raj. International Society for Krishna Consciousness ISKCON Shillong organized Sadhu Sangh Utsav and Nagar Kirtan in Shillong with the objectives of world peace and harmony. Motivational speaker Amog Leela Prabhu performed his Nagar Kirtan and gave a motivational speech on tension-free and happy life. Stating that stress is a very dangerous disease, he added that this stress is the cause of terrible insanity or death. And now for the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 23.6 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.9 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 79%, while it was 93% in the evening. The recorded rainfall was 6.4 millimeters. And the forecast says light to moderate rain is very likely to occur at few places. And before we wind up, here's the headlines once again. Indian universities are gaining global recognition today due to futuristic policies and decisions in the education sector, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In a bid to promote tourism, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma rolls out the tourism vehicle for tour operators and individuals. VPP President and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma hints at opposing implementation of Uniform Civil Code. And VPP MLA Adalbert Nongrum demands uniformity in medical reimbursement for all government employees and pensioners. And with that, viewers, we've come to the end of today's edition of the News Bulletin. Do join us back tomorrow at the same time. Good night.